Had a pretty rough life, he
but
said.
I would say it's harder to write sad songs than it is, or no, it's harder to write happier songs in my opinion than sad songs.
Like, because that's a raw, real emotion.
Like sadness is. I
think it's hard to write a good song.
Happy emotions are few and far between. At the end of the day.
Yeah,
writing a catchy song is hard.
Yeah.
Writing those like bubblegum pop songs.
Me and
Justin's hard.
Like the upbeat songs are more about the riff, but
yeah,
I feel like
that's right.
But even lyrics, like if you listen to like ZZ Top, you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like Tube Snake Boogie. Look at the lyrics of that song. It don't mean shit, bro. You're like, damn.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
just looking for
that
some
songwriter.
Wait, what'd you say?
Looking for some tush.
Wait, what line did you say?
The song is called Tube Snake Boogie by ZZ Top.
Oh, I know what it's about. I'll tell you later.
It's about.
Is that what?
But the lyrics, you're like, this shit don't make no sense, bro.
No, Justin he's got the.
Dude, it was great.
I don't. Maybe this was a moment, but I was almost to tears talking to him at one point because we get so deep.
Oh, when he played his song, I literally told him when he was done, I said, I'm sorry. I had to like disassociate for a second because if I'd have like sat there and really listened to it, I would have bawled my eyes out. It was because he kind of prefaced what it was about.
Good.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Damn, I'm about to check
he's
that
killer.
Out.
All of them.
Really
I've never every musician on this podcast says something. I've been a scrub like from Dymphonic to the Degenerates to you to Blake and Justin. Dude, they've all. I can't believe the musicians that have been on this podcast blown away. Because I tell everybody this, and I've said it on the podcast, but like when I started this podcast, I thought it was going to be like 4 months. I was like, hey, Sydney, I'm going to start a podcast. She's like, okay, what are you going to do? I was like, I guess me and you were just going to talk about concert reviews because like that's what we'll talk about. Because I was expecting like nobody would come on. It was just going to be me and Sydney in this room for 6 months.
No, it was 2 episodes, and that was it.
Blown away by the musicians that have been on this podcast.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like, and it's all the guys that like I'm not hearing from like the Suits.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the dudes that have been on this podcast are great, and the dudes that these like industry people put on are not. And I'm like, I'm starting to see the correlation. Like,
yeah, dude,
because it's like, and I filter them out, I guess, by saying, like, we said stuff on this podcast. Obviously, got us banned tonight.
Yeah.
But you know, like even stuff that's not going to get us banned. That's not bad. But like, if a major label artist and they'd be like, no, you can't say this, and that's why it's like I think it's so cool, like, because it's bullshit, like Facebook, and that's what I'm going to tell them on the appeal. It's like because they ask, did you get banned on Instagram and Facebook? No. Okay, then you're good. Yeah. Like that's really how it is.
I feel like Texas music in itself is like we don't follow the rules. Whatever.
No, that's why it makes me sick.
That's why it's so good.
It makes me sick when they go to Nashville.
When I had an agent not too
well, it doesn't. Oh, go ahead.
I had an agent not too long ago. He was all these ideas because like we smoke weed and we
Hey, have a good
chill.
That's what
we
do. So we have weed plants on stickers and all this shit. I mean the shirt we're smoking a blunt on the shirt. But it was we were just fighting. Hell yeah, badass shirt. Yeah. But I would fight him and fight him and fight him. I'm like, dude.
Oh, because he was always.
Well, all his other artists were very like
straight.
I don't want to say Nashville, but Nashville, very to the books, and it's like okay, just throw the book out the window. We're not doing any of that shit. We're not doing any of that shit.
I mean,
but that's what
it's all homegrown here for that reason.
Yeah,
and you can tour. That's what mainly why I moved back is because you can just tour Texas, make a full living.
Oh yeah,
and make a big name for you. I mean,
well, that's like
be damn near famous.
I've even gotten to the point, but
Texas,
me, I can sit in this room.
But that's so like Roger and Kevin, they like basically do Texas. Like they made their way touring
Kreger and
and Kevin Powell.
Yeah, it's all just work.
The guy Ken Reynolds who's doing like the production and his son is my lead guitar player. He played with Roger Kreger.
Oh yeah,
for like forever.
What is it?
You're right, they just did Wade Bowen, all them guys.
Those guys,
Pat Green.
All these guys are.
And then when they go, y'all know Josh Grider?
No, I don't know him.
He's a good country, Texas country guy. Yeah,
I've been listening to the Red Clay Strays. Y'all heard of them?
I don't think think so.
They're the shit, man. They're really from
Red
Alabama,
Clay
I think.
Okay.
Or no, Mississippi, maybe.
The old Mississippi.
Red Clay Straight. They're opening for El King now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're like starting to get going.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shit, man.
Did you ever... Okay, so I realized last night on the podcast, Justin was talking about this. He was talking about Blacktop Revelry. And, like, I have seen them before, and that was his band that he, just rebranded into JT and the Blacktops.
He's been in the game for a long time.
But he played, like, big festivals and big shows, opening up for big guys and stuff.
Justin is a real musician.
Blacktop Revelry.
Hell yeah.
I haven't had nothing but real musicians on this podcast. Real. Some of the best. I'll say it now. Fuck it. This is the best music podcast. Don't come at me.
It's really, honestly, one of the only ones.
It's the only ones that have real musicians, and it's not scripted answers.
Yeah, that's right.
And the artists I have are cool because I don't care about the genre. Like, I still think about the episode we had with Dymphonic.
Yeah.
Just how crazy.
That one was good. We have to have him back on.
I know. Well, because now the cameras and everything. Like,
oh, yeah. I'll hit him up.
Yeah. It was like, I never even really heard about them. And it's like metal music, and they're just like, I never met these dudes. They came over, and now they're like, I rep them. And it's just like you. I didn't know you, honestly, but now I'm going to rep you.
Oh, I need to get you some stickers.
Yeah, I didn't know
they have like legit bumper stickers.
I know your family.
Damn near.
But really doing this, I've seen the most is like how you start to see, it's like you start to realize how many people there are that's a market. Mm-hmm. Because you start to see, like, I meet this guy and he's got this huge following in a weird space I didn't even know about. Yeah. And, like, he's not on this, but you didn't know, like, and then I meet this guy, he's got this huge following in this town or on this app. Yeah. And I'm like, it's weird. Everybody's got these, like,
little pockets,
you know?
That's how Mud Creek handles Liberty and Day. I mean, that whole side of town, dude, they're the dogs out there.
It's Reverend Blake.
But it's cool, like, I'm able to bring them over to the Katy side sometimes and let them play there, and then I'll play over here. So I try to tell you, we're all on the same team, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all trying to do the same shit.
And that's why, like, I hate when there's beef between people. Yeah, why not just support each other? Like, you're all looking for the same thing.
I really got it from, like, the comedians nowadays.
Beef is funny.
Yeah, it's good to have beef.
Every once in a while.
But I mean, like, why not just support each other? And, like,
the thing is most people, they don't know how to beef classy.
Yeah, what were you saying about
they don't know how to
comedians?
If you look at comedians nowadays, they all represent each other, all on each other's podcasts. Yeah. So I was like, that's just how fucking music needs to be.
That's what inspired me to do.
Let's do some stand-up. I'm trying to do some stand-up.
Dude, I want to. I live right next to the Improv.
Yeah, dude, I'm down, dude.
Nice.
Hit me up.
It's like right next to my house, dude.
If y'all do stand-up, you'll have to do it together, and you'll have to come on this podcast to promote it.
Yeah,
I'm down.
If you book a show,
done deal.
I'll do it with you. I'll do a minute.
Might be changing careers.
Justin last night said
I'm thinking about it.
You won't be.
Justin did a bunch. He did like 6 months of stand up in Austin.
Yeah, Justin did 6 months in Austin.
I feel like it would help, like, between songs when you're talking to the crowd.
That's true. Yeah,
that's a skill level. That's a whole skill in itself. Being able to, like, talk to a crowd.
Yeah, my last band. That's what they like. That's what
shit's hard, dude.
Like, lacked was she couldn't talk to the crowd.
Jeff said, we're talking about, like, beef or whatever. He said, because some artists are fucking sensitive little bitches.
Absolutely,
yeah,
dude.
that is true. Yeah,
the saddest.
I've definitely dealt with that.
The saddest the little twerps.
I hate when you open up for somebody, and it's happened to me so many times where the opener is just a fucking asshole, dude.
Yeah,
you're like, what the fuck, man? Like,
especially
I'm just here, you know?
Yeah, I'm just here to play.
I'm just here to help out, dude.
So
it sucks, dude.
Yeah, I especially when it's like some scrawny little dude, and I'm like, why are you,
dude? You're like, man,
can we just beef it out in the parking lot,
especially hoodbilly, because we do not look like a regular country band, you know. People are like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, bro, we just let those people be lame, and we got each other. You got this podcast.
That's right.
Like, this podcast, I guess, is a podcast for degenerate motherfucker, like the outcasts. Because, I'm not in the system either. They're like, I don't want to be in that dumb shit.
Not
it's
even
so
like
weird.
outcasts, just like authentic Like,
yeah, bro, like
just genuine.
Exactly.
Yourself.
Honest, and those dudes that got a label because they're like they got their music in a fucking elevator at the Hilton or something. Like, shut the fuck up. I got more swag. I got more bitches.
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
Yeah, you got.
But like but not like real. Not
Not like
I got like
yeah.
I got like.
He said, "Can I list them?"
Yeah, dude.
So
yeah.
I'll tell you a story about something like that. Like so we opened for a pretty big name, and I won't name who it is. I'll tell you later.
All right.
But so what they would do is we did like 10 shows with them on tour.
It's the baby.
Yes, the baby. Yeah.
Meg.
No, so we did 10 shows, and we were somewhere in California, and
Everyone knows who this is, Braden.
no, not the band I was with, but who we opened for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Never mind.
But I'll tell you who the artist is later. But
The people want to know. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
okay, so what they would do is so we were supposed to set up in front of all their gear.
Yeah.
Right? But they were playing like blues clubs. So it's the normal stages that we all play.
It's tight.
Right?
Yeah.
It's tight already. And so they would set the drums up in the center of the stage. And then they would have the guitar amps and all the other fucking horn amps. And they had horn amps. They had those like Fishman fucking horn amps. They'd have that all lined up.
The tone.
And there would be like 4 feet. 4 feet of stage. That's all they would leave us. And then so we were like, all right, so
good luck.
That's what you get, you lame motherfucker.
So we assumed we were like, all right, well, we're doing 45 minutes before them.
Y'all had to use your own drums?
We had to use our own drums. So we would put the drums in the middle, and then I would be on one side, and she would be on the other side, and the drummer, his kick drum would be at the center of the stage, right up front.
Damn.
Put my ball sack on his drums, dude.
It was
Did you touch my drums?
terrible.
Playing Moby Dick for real.
There was one show that we did.
How did it
where
make
the
you feel?
stage came to a point in the middle, so I was over here. The drummer was in front of us,
So Allie had them hills right on the ledge.
Hell
fucking
yeah.
4-inch heels, just
Hell yeah.
whoa.
Her boots.
Hell yeah.
It's like, damn, dude, honestly, playing the pentatonic for 3 hours straight.
Yes. Let's go in, bro. Let's go in.
It can get rough, you know.
Dude.
I had a conversation with another female artist that I put on all day as my go-to guitar player girl. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
I love her.
I'm not. Yeah, Sadie Williams.
Williams.
Sadie Williams is the best female guitar player.
No, she is
that's
badass.
that's not major signed by a major label artist. Major
What's
label.
crazy
She's awesome.
is she knows Allie. They've done like festivals and stuff together.
Well, she should step away from that.
I know.
Well,
I know. Hey,
I'll
tell her.
She has.
Look,
I mean, like
I gave Allie,
she has like biker
look,
rallies. And
I
stuff.
gave Allie her break, but I DM'd your ass and you didn't read it to come on this podcast.
I'll
Allie,
text her.
Read your DMs, Allie. Come on the podcast because it's a one-way. We're just gonna keep talking our side, like
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, we gotta.
You're more than
we gotta
welcome
get
to-
it. We gotta get it.
I got your back, Allie.
Yeah, but
so there we go. There we go. So City will have your back, and then
us females
we'll just
gotta stick together.
We'll just talk.
What about Sadie though?
Sadie would be fun.
Do you know who
She
Sadie is? Sadie Williams.
No, I don't.
So she plays
you know
in
the
a
Kaleidoscope Project.
Yeah,
is?
if you let me talk, I was gonna explain.
I
couldn't hear you. I was talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute your ass real quick. Mute.
So she plays in a couple bands, but the Kaleidoscope Project is like her main one, and it's like all like 60s, 70s rock and roll,
shit.
and like the lead singer, he even looks like Robert Plant.
Yeah,
They do lots of Zeppelin.
He's my favorite.
And he kills it. Like he's got the big curly hair and he's real thin and wears like the bell bottom, like the high waisted bell bottoms and lays on the ground and screams and stuff.
I have a good time.
Oh, they're so good. And Sadie sings too. And one of my favorite songs is Stranglehold by Ted Nugent.
Yeah, she works at Andrew's Music.
Tell her where she works.
Anyway,
That's
she does.
right.
She sings. She sings Stranglehold. It's like the closer, and she plays like the whole thing. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing like that. It's not like Daddy's Purple Rain, but it's cute, I guess.
Oh, Sadie, come on.
Hey, at the end of the day, I got to put me on me, you know. As Riff Raff would say, I'm a world star, certified world star. Hop out the coochie car looking like a whirlwind.
In the past.
I saw him in Orlando.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's my Florida.
He loves Riff Raff.
I love
Riff Raff.
He's my favorite.
I saw him at like a tiny bar in Florida.
I saw him at Cheatham Street Warehouse, bro, in San Marcos.
It's a good show, dude. It was fun.
Dude, especially like 2016 Riff Raff.
Oh,
yeah. World star.
I saw like 2018 Riff Raff. I saw old Riff Raff.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
It was fun. I got trashed.
Oh,
and Four Loko was like the sponsor.
Oh,
he had his own Four Loko.
What a show.
And he was just like throwing them out.
No.
So trash.
It's like the only time I drank Four Loko.
What a show.
Dude, it was awesome, dude.
I'm glad you didn't die.
Dude,
I made it out.
Should have died.
A couple like gas station pills, Riff Raff, and Four Loko, bro.
Some red lines. We used to slam red lines.
You talking about erectile?
Some R&R and Riff
Raff. You turn that erectile dysfunction to erectile function real quick.
At the show.
Gas station pills and Riff Raff, bro.
Dude, that's a night. That's Florida. That's a Florida night.
That's a Florida Saturday. Yeah, next time you're in Miami and your girl says, you never take me out anymore. It's like, go on, baby, we're going to 7-Eleven.
We're going to see Riff Raff.
Let's get a 7-Eleven pizza and pill.
Played at the parking lot.
It's going to be lit.
No.
Tiptoeing in my toes.
It's that dude?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's
hell yeah, it's that dude.
That's that dude.
That dude.
You don't know World Star?
No.
No, that's a deep cut.
Well, Warsaw hip hop, but not
World Stars. 5 World Stars.
You don't know Dulce and Gabbana?
Stop.
That's my song, dude.
Really? I guess that was a little bit before your time. That was like
before my time.
Dulce and Gabbana.
I mean, like when we were in high school, that was like what we listened to.
I only fuck with bitches.
Only fuck with bitches that run Dulce and Gabbana.
Bagana. Dude, that's a jam, dude.
Dude, yeah, fuck that. Hey, Riff Raff, it's like...
Make a comeback, Riff. Come on, man.
No, he's on, bro.
He's in Florida. He's somewhere in Florida.
Bring him on here.
It doesn't surprise me.
He lives in like a mansion in Florida.
Yeah, I'd pay money to have him on here. I'll give you $500.
I saw like
$500 at a Motel 6. Let's get it.
Like, come on the pod, dude.
I saw like a whole new side of Dalton when he was telling me about like his college days, and he turned on World Star and sang the entire song, and I've never seen him get so ghetto in his life. Dude. I was like, what just happened?
I used to roll around in my Mazda.
He's like, I used to wear all these chains and sit in my Mazda. He showed me a picture, and he has these two bitches, and he's just like...
Yeah, I used to have
living.
I'll get real. I used to have...
I'll get real.
There was a time in my life where I was borderline involved with prescription medication.
Oh, God.